Hello guys, thought it was about time I give you another update of my world. Made a few improvements since the last video and thought I'd like to show them off to a few people. First of all, you can see I'm on my trusty steed, Marazion. Hello again. Well, the first thing I'll do is put Marazion back in his stable that I made for him. It's another design I found on YouTube. Well, not the outside, that I just sort of like winged that to make it sort of blend in with the castle. There you go, Marazion. Left shift. There we are. Off I get. There, looks happy in there, doesn't he? Oh, and I've got a tame donkey as well, but I haven't decided to name him yet. I have to think of a suitable name. What I've done, following some things I read online, is underneath the first 2 rows of carpet there's a 2-block gap with signs, and apparently that will stop Marazion wandering off, but we shall see whether that works or not. The idea was sound, but I'm not sure it's going to work, but we'll see anyway. I'm quite pleased with the stable. Perhaps I'll have to go and find some jungle and some cocoa beans so I can make the carpet brown and more earth-like, but grey's okay for now, sort of blends in. Oh well, back into my base. I've got a few improvements to show you in here that I'm quite pleased. I've been working that on for the last few days when I've had chance. Oops, nearly got squished by the door. Never mind, I survived. As you see, I've done a little bit more decorating here in the main entrance hall. Got some armour around for decoration. Got some glowstone put in the walls. Well, more's happened around the back. Because before, as I expect you remember from the last video, there was a great big gaping void in here, but what I've done is I've put a sort of mezzanine floor in and made it my bedroom. Made sort of like 4-poster bed type of setup. And a decent view out of my bedroom window for the mornings. Over here I've got sort of a relaxing chilling out area. And a view over the swamp towards the mountains. Not that they're rendering at the moment, but who knows what could happen with a decent graphics card and a bigger render distance. Sorry if my voice is a bit husky today. I sang in a concert last night and gave it a bit too much, so I'm definitely in recovery mode at the moment. And here's just sort of like a really reading sort of chill out sort of area. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with the bedroom actually. Quite chuffed with the way it came out. And these glowstones, because the wall's only 1 thick here, they sort of come through into the other side as well. So I get double bubble out of them really. Up there is the same line of glowstones. Out the back, there still isn't so very much at the back, but I decided to improve the lighting a bit by putting some lava under the floor to give it some light in. I've deliberately not completely filled it in and left it flowing like that, so I quite like the movement and the effect it gives. I think it's quite pretty. Doesn't seem to get much spawning in here, so it must be doing the job a bit. Right, so no, wrong room. We've already been in this one. This is the bedroom. I've done a bit of work upstairs as well on the first floor. Not a massive amount really. I've just sort of like carpeted it. I've put spiral staircases in the first 4 towers so that I can get up and use them as lookouts. I've left them open on the sides, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I might fill them in. I have to give that some thought yet. There we go. Up to the top. Look at in all 4 directions. There's my old beef farm, leather farm down there, and a few bits and bobs. That's more of the castle. And I've done the same in all 4 of the lower towers. They've all got this same sort of spiral staircase set up, which works okay, but as I say, I'm not sure about the aesthetic of it yet. May keep it, may change it. Now we go up to, well, I suppose this will be the if ground floor is at the bottom, this is the first floor, so this would be the 3rd floor. I sort of have plans to make it a library up here. I haven't gone too mad with the torches and the lighting because it's half slab, so hopefully nothing should spawn up here. But I'm thinking sort of like a grand library reading room type of place. Just something cosmetic and nice. And this staircase takes me up to the very top tower, the one that's right at the top of the castle. Again, you can look out of here in all 4 different directions. See a beautiful sunset, in fact. The moon's out of that one. But this is the highest tower. The other 4, I'll show you how I access them, but perhaps I ought to go down and sleep first, so I haven't got too many creepers blowing my roof up. Down we go, down we go. Stunning sunset. I love that. That looks really cool. I love the fact that we've got these decent, really nice shaped sun and moon in Datacraft. Looks great. Back down and around. Up again. Sleep quickly. And just wait for morning to come. There we go. What a great view in the mornings. Now, I was going to go back up and show you I've made access to the outside of the roof now. I mean, I could have got through it before, but it was just a plain old hole in the wall. I actually put some doors in now. Now I think, there they are, they're over there. The jury's still out what I'm going to put in this room. Seems too big to leave empty, but give it some thought. Ooh, creeper! That was a close call. Oh, thank goodness for that. That was a full clench then. I thought it was going to blow up and make a real hole in my roof, but he didn't. Goodness for that. Now at the moment, the top battlements are only accessible through this ladder, and I've got to give that some thought. I'm cogitating the way to improve it. But these are the top 4 towers, and as yet there's no access to the windows, but it'll come. Ooh, Skelly Willy. Goodbye, mate. And that's the very top tower that we went up inside, up the wood staircase. So these 4 towers still need some thought and some work. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. That's the one thing with this design. I mean, it's really pretty, and I like the castle. But it's trying to fit sort of my needs inside the shell that it left me with. Especially considering that my main base is actually below. But I quite like it all the same. Now I've got to find the doors again. Could definitely do with some signing up here, I think. Well, that's 2 sides. Is it this one? As always, it will be the last one. Not this one. It's got to be this one. Yeah, there we are. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of this room at all. So I've got my entrance hall. I suppose really I could do with making a kitchen, but that would be better downstairs, I would have thought. Perhaps that would be in the back room. I could make that a dining hall up there. Or maybe this could be a dining hall. Definitely needs some thought. Anyway, let's take a ride back down to the downstairs base. So I've made a few improvements down there, which I'm quite pleased about. Woohoo! This never gets old. I really enjoy riding this thing. Yay, down the bottom. Well, one thing, I don't know if you remember from my earlier videos, but oh, I don't like that creepy music. I had sort of a clunky brewing station here, which didn't really work very well, but I decided to change it around, so obviously I cleaned all this out and built this down here, which is sort of like an automatic brewing station. I mean, what I do is select whatever ingredients I need, obviously starting with netherwort, and it goes down through a hopper line. Basically behind each of these is a dispenser, and it kicks out the ingredients, goes down through a hopper line into this brewing stand, and it all happens automatically, really. So perhaps if I just demonstrate with a splash potion of healing. Need a netherwort, that should go down the line. Need a glistering melon, should be second in the line. And need, whoops, that came out of there, hopefully, some gunpowder, and that went down the line as well. So let's have a look at the hopper above. Yep, seems that's in there in order, and the netherwort's down there. So that should give me my awkward potion. There we go, glistering melon, and then the gunpowder will go in behind. I put that brewing stand there in case I want to convert any potions to splash potions or to last longer or whatever, and keep everything in that trunk. Now, to refill the dispensers, I've got an access port here to get in behind, and basically the reverse is the same again. To reload these, I just click on the side of the dispenser and put my stuff straight in there. Couldn't be simpler. And as far as water bottles go, I sort of store any I've got here, fill them up in the water supply here, and just put them in there. I mean, obviously there aren't any shown in the chest because there's a great big long hopper line, and even though there's quite a few in there, they haven't reached back to the chest yet. One glitch I've got to iron out is I've got 4 rows of 4 dispensers, but I've got the hopper line run underneath, and the bottom dispenser, anything I put in there, just runs straight out into the hopper. So I'm going to have to work out something for that. But at the moment I'm not using all of the dispensers anyway, so it's something I can think about and work on at a later date when I need to. I suppose the trick would be just to move the hopper line over one, but then again I'd have to move the water bottle hopper line as well. I mean, there's no big deal, can be done, but it's just a bit of a pain, and something I'll do when I have to do, really. But I'm quite pleased with that. Now, hopefully my potion should be brewed now. Yep, there we go, splash potion of healing, 1, 2, 3, and it's already filled up again with water bottles for the next time I want to brew something. Put those in my collection. As you probably remember before, I used these for my XP farm. Right, so that was one improvement I wanted to show you. Of course, again, heavily influenced by Datacraft's builds. It's not a direct copy of what he's done, but it's similar to what he's done. I definitely took my inspiration from him. And because I make a lot of splash potions of healing, I'm going to be using a fair bit of melon. Well, not that much, but I built this as well, which is an automatic melon farm. I mean, it's not hyper productive, but it's good enough for what I need. And it just saves me going out and harvesting the melons outside. I've still got loads outside, but basically it's 6 pistons on each side and 6 plants on each side, and every time I want some glycerin, or want to make some glycerin melon, just come here and press the button, and the melon bits are thrown out into the hoppers. Except that one, that's not, but never mind, I can live with that despawning. There's one up there too. And they end up down in this chest. As I say, not massively productive, it's only a little farm, but it does what I need. I quite like the andesite as well. I think it looks quite nice. Just nice, clean, tidy area, and the glowstone behind the melons also doubles up to light the room, and it works really well because in behind there's obviously the redstone for the pistons, and that's lit up as well by the same glowstone. I like that efficiency. Now I'm trying to think if I've got anything else to show you. I started another tunnel here. just thinking about putting some other farm in here. I haven't got a chicken farm of any sort. Then again, I don't really need a chicken farm. I think my next definite project will be a leather farm, so I can make some more books, so I can make work on my library upstairs. Just get rid of these bits a minute. As I showed you before, they all go down into my main storage room down here. Eventually I'd like to build some sort of massive item sorter, but I'm a bit worried about it lagging my computer up. But then again, I don't know how bad that would be. It's quite a powerful computer, it's just not got a very good graphics card. I think I've got oh well, mob farm's working already. Now I'm trying to think if I have any other improvements to show you. I think that's all I've done. Just go back out and have another look at Marazion. Oh, and I expect those of you not from the UK, Marazion is a place in Cornwall that if you go to Penzance you have to drive through it. Beautiful little village down by St Michael's Mount. I know, just like the name. That's the only reason I chose it. Woohoo! Out again. As I say, that never gets old. And I'm really enjoying this floor at the moment. I can hear a monster around somewhere. Seems to be getting dark again as well. It's too early to sleep. No, it won't let me. Oh well, we go outside for a quick look. I'll be right as long as I'm swift. Ooh. Yeah, this is, and I've cleaned up outside of here because before this was a bit rough. I sort of tidied it up and tried to make it sort of blend in. Thinking about putting my cow farm over there somewhere. There's some old stone brick left in the ground from a previous build, but that's gone now. And there we are. Look, egg on FaceTime. Said Marazion couldn't wander off. That trap to keep him in obviously doesn't work. The donkey's still there. Oh well, let's go in and make it daylight and I'll go on a Marazion hunt. I wonder where he's gone. I hope he hadn't wandered too far. Right, let's go and find my horse. Where does he go? Many times. Ooh, zombie hiding away in there. Right, I can't see him here. Wow, that is a disappointment. Where have you gone, Marazion? There you are. Come on, dear boy. There's no giving me heart attacks like that. I don't want to lose you. Couldn't waste a whole name tag losing you. I haven't got any villager trading station yet, so get any more. It's only the ones I've found. Oh, you can see the extra windows that I've put in for my bedroom on the outside now. They look really cool at night with the light coming out of them. Oh, I see a creeper up there. Wonder if I can shoot him from here. Snot-nosed little fella. Yay! Good shot. I like that. Let's try again. Yeah, got rid of him. No holes from you, dear boy. Right, Marazion, back in the... Let's go for a quick run. Hop down and have a look at me cows. In their temporary home. Hello, cows. You look really comfy in your little field. I've got plans for you. Here's my old melon and pumpkin farm. I'll tell you what I'm also thinking of doing though, is colouring my sheep up, because I made a lot of different coloured wool to make the carpets, and it was a right royal pain going hunting down squid and stuff like that. I think coloured sheep is definitely the way to go if I'm going to be doing a lot with wool, which I probably will, because until I find a mesa biome and some stained clay, I think wool's going to be the way to build stuff, or dyed wool. Come on then, dear boy, back into your stable. Eat some hay and stay here for a while. Don't go wandering off and making me worry. I think I've got a lead downstairs for you. Bit disappointed that my horse trap didn't work. Doesn't seem to worry you at all, does it? Go on, mate, back in there. Go on, back you go. Go on. Stop trying to bite me face off. Stay in there. Oh, you defiant little horse. I don't think I've got anything left here to keep you in anyway. Try that. There.
Are you going to jump over it?
Now, are you going to jump over it, or are you going to stay in there? Oh, that's right, donkey. Show him the way out, why don't you? Get back in there, Spinner. Righto. Anyway, enough of that messing around with the horse. I have to go and get a lead for him. That's a summary of what I've done recently. Still got a few more plans and a few more things to do, but really looking for another project. Because decorating this place, as fun as it is, I want to do something different now. Right, so cheerio guys. Thanks for spending the time looking at my base and seeing what I've built. Wave, wave, wave.